Joy is the serious business of heaven. There is but one good, that is God. Everything else is good when it looks to Him and bad when it turns from Him. There are only two kinds of people: those who say to God, "Thy will be done," and those to whom God says, "All right, then, have it your way." It's so much easier to pray for a ball than to go and see one. When we Christians behave badly, or fail to behave well, we are making Christianity unbelievable to the outside world. God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks to us in our conscience, but shouts in our pains. It is His megaphone to rouse a deaf world. When Christ died, He died for you individually just as much as if you had been the only person in the world. If God forgives us, we must forgive ourselves, otherwise it is like setting up ourselves as a higher tribunal than Him. All these toys were never intended to possess my heart. My true good is in another world, and my only real treasure is Christ. When we lose one blessing, another is often most unexpectedly given in its place. No good work is done anywhere without aid from the Father of lights. God, who foresaw your tribulation, has specially armed you to go through it, not without pain but without stain. Ignore, but we can nowhere evade, the presence of God. The world is crowded with Him. He walks everywhere incognito. To walk out of His will is to walk into nowhere. Faith in Christ is the only thing to save you from despair. Of all the bad men, religious bad men are the worst. It is safe to tell the pure in heart that they shall see God, for only the pure in heart want to. God cannot give us happiness and peace apart from Himself, because it is not there. There is no such thing. You may forget that you are at every moment totally dependent on God. Readers are advised to remember that the devil is a liar. The instrument through which you see God is your whole self. And if a man's self is not kept clean and bright, his glimpse of God will be blurred. A man can no more diminish God's glory by refusing to worship Him than a lunatic can put out the sun by scribbling the word "darkness" on the walls of his cell. Relying on God has to begin all over again every day as if nothing had yet been done. If God had granted all the silly prayers I've made in my life, where should I be now? Though our feelings come and go, His love for us does not.